Medications. There's a lot of them. Hi, friends, it's Adam, the crippled cannabis cowboy. Thanks for watching my video on all the different medications and their uses. I mean, this is just my perspective. There's many perspectives about it. If you like what you see and you actually learn something from it, subscribe to my channel. Help a brother out. I meant that too. I do have my own perspective when it comes to taking medications. There are a lot when you have what I have, like PPMS for a male. There's quite a few medications and they all have side effects. I mean, any medication you take is gonna have a side effect. Just about all of them I don't like. I have my own kind of like method of medicating myself with cannabis. It really works. It works for my symptoms, it works for my mentality, growing it. Like it just works all the way around. So it's like weighing that against my medications, it's a no contest. I mean, it's like, for example, there are medications that they work. They all work. They definitely work. But one of the medications you'll get when you have like severe muscle problems is baclofen. Then there's the gabapentin. The reason why I bring those both up is because I use them certain ways. The one thing I don't like about the medications is I kind of have to overload my body, get it circulating in my body for the medication to actually work. There's many others. The baclofen and the gabapentin are pretty much just for your muscular system, if that makes any sense. There's many other drugs, and that's kind of like why I like cannabis. I have to like load up for a certain amount of time before this medication starts working. When it's like when I could roll up a joint and just smoke it, it hits instantly. Now it doesn't like last as long as the medications that I take, but I can at least get 20 minutes out of it. If I can just get 20 minutes saving me from my symptoms, yeah, that's a win. Now I do have a prescription for baclofen and gabapentin. There's a few other drugs, but like I would go by what my doctor kind of says. There's this thing where we have to try stuff like never before, ever before in my life. I'm on an antidepressant, like the baclofen, the gabapentin are like kind of like for your nerves and muscles. Then there's the brain stuff, and like I am prescribed. I can't think of the name right now, but an antidepressant. So when you're like this, and I have something called active primary progressive multiple sclerosis. I think that's what is like it's called now. Uh, it, that's hard to fight with, man. It's plus I was a good fighter, and I can't imagine facing myself inside. That's nutso. So I do this balance thing. I enjoy my cannabis to help me with these crazy symptoms I have of my neurological issues and my muscle issues, and the prostate issues in men. It's a problem. Well, there is a pee problem in women too. That's something that happens with MS. Is you start to develop a pee problem. Now with that prostate problem, like they get really big. vitamins, like vitamin D. I'm prescribed to vitamin D. So it's very strange. There's not really anything that just shrinks a prostate. There are, from what I'm noticing, I don't know for sure, but there are methods and kind of like breakfast cereal, just lifestyle changes that will probably have benefits in the long run. That looks pretty kind of like common. So, not necessarily MS, but any disease that you have, especially one that's like progressive, it's going to come with a plethora of medications. The best I can say is look into those things. You kind of have to try them out if you want some kind of relief, but there's a balance of timing and is it working? You have to stay in close contact with your doctor, or there's a piece of you that breaks off somewhere else, like me. I grow my own plants, I consume my own cannabis, I know what goes in it, I know what it does, I know everything about it. There's just all different kinds, and it's a huge world. Same thing with medication, it's a huge world. So there's medications that work really well, and there's medications that straight up don't work and make you feel like shit. With the PPMS, what I've noticed is it's kind of a big mystery. Nobody really knows. So far, I can't even tell you how many times it's like, oh, you're gonna be okay. Try this. This drug does this, that, whatever. Man, either the opposite of the reactions happen, or I totally don't like it. It doesn't match with my body, my system. It's a big game. Look into all that stuff if you want. It's a big world, and there's a lot of rabbit holes. Everybody's gonna know better than you, or they think they know better than you. So you're gonna hear a lot of shit. It might get to you. I've seen people that have become angry and they're just so frustrated. It's like, yo, fucking don't tell me anything about this. I understand that feeling now that I'm sick. It's weird. It's kind of like, yeah, it's like you have to break off and make your own path. That's like the way it works, and make a path that works for you. If you got a little something something from this video, share it. Feel free. Comment, like it, subscribe to my channel, and help a brother out.